Okay, we will now be doing a session that we call Conversations with School Leaders. And here the school leaders will come on stage and briefly introduce yourselves. And then we'll be escorting the leaders outside to Activity Room B, where we'll be doing proper conversations with them in order. But for right now, if you want to go ahead, if school leaders just want to come up onto the stage and just make a big, long line. All the way to the end. It's a lot of school leaders here. It's a lot of brains. A lot of brains on the stage.
เรียนยากไหมน่าหนูได้ยินว่าน้องดีนเรียนภาษาจีนด้วยใช่ไหมคล่องหรือยังคล่องแล้วเอาไมค์ไปให้เขาอ่ะงั้นเราลองสลับดู
Keep going. Try to squeeze in. Make maybe a second line.
เปิดทิ้งไว้เลยเนาะ
If people want to come up front as well, keep coming, keep coming. Make some space. Wow, look at all these school leaders. There are so many school leaders here today. One would think that there was an ISET meeting yesterday or something. Very odd. Okay. So again, welcome everyone to our Conversations with School Leaders. I'm Ta, the director of the event. I'm here with Kun Poon. And if we could now hand the microphone off for the school leaders to briefly introduce yourselves.
Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Mitra Purnell. I'm the middle school and high school principal at the Excel American School of Bangkok, Sukhumvit.
Hello everybody, my name is Heather Guile and I'm the vice principal of Westminster College, Bangkok.
Hello everybody, my name is Dan and I am the co-founder of Chiang Mai Montessori International School.
No one's clapping.
Hello everybody, my name is Patrick. I'm the principal of Central International School based in Rama 9 area. Thank you.
Now it is. Hi, I'm Ben Edmonds and I'm the head of school at KPIS International School. We're in Ramitra and we're just happy to see everybody here and be here. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Joel Gary Saper. I'm the secondary principal at KPIS International School. It's great to see everyone today.
Good afternoon everybody, my name's Owen Grant. I'm the school coordinator at St Mark's Australian International School.
Hello everybody, my name's Dr. Matthew Fay. I'm the head of DLTS International School.
Good afternoon everyone, it's lovely to see you here today. I am the elementary school principal of Rumurdi International School. Our booths are 1 to 5. Please come and visit us if you have the chance.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Christian. I'm the principal of Rumurdi International School, Swiss section, German-speaking school here in Bangkok, situated in Minburi. Just yesterday, we got awarded as to be the one excellent German school abroad.
Hi everyone, my name is Mark Bourget. I'm the school principal at King Mongkut's International Demonstration School. We're located in Lakabang. Very nice to see everyone. Thank you.
And let's do this when you introduce yourselves. Why don't you come up here?
Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Gray, founder, managing director, CETA Worldwide Education. Please come and see us, Zone B, booth 1011, for summer programs overseas. Thank you.
Good afternoon everybody, my name's Steve Armstrong. I am the head teacher at British Mandarin International School. Good to see everybody here.
Good afternoon. Donna Chemka, head of Ascot International School. Ascot is located in Ram Kam Heng.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ian Robinson, and I am here to represent Siam Singapore International School this afternoon. We are conveniently located just off the Petchbury Road near Ratcha Tewi BTS area. Look forward to talking to everybody later. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Duncan Stonehouse. I'm the head of school at Bangkok Prep at Onnut. I hope you have a fabulous day. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Stephen Cole, Anglo-Singapore International School, Principal of Secondary and JC Division. We look forward to meeting you with more information at booth 10. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Caroline Ratcliffe, and I'm the head teacher at St Andrews International 107. I'm actually up here representing 4 schools. So we have our St Andrews Satong campus, our Dusit campus 107, and Green Valley. Our booth is just here, right at the steps of the stage. Hope to see you soon.
Hello everyone, my name is Henry Bemelmans. I'm the director at the Australian International School in Bangkok. We're located in Soi 20 and Soi 31, and our booth is just down here, so come and see us. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Lovely to see you. My name is Dr. Carolyn Mason-Parker, and I'm here from KIS International School. We have a campus in Bangkok and one out at Rainwood Park. We'd love to see you at the booth later.
Hi everyone, my name is Anai Diong. I'm the Chief Operations Officer for the Kurio Kids Education Group. We're located all over Thailand, and our booth is number 37 in Zone B if you're looking to partner with us. Okay, hope to see you soon.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Aura. I actually started my school, Chinese language school, Phan Rong language school. I'm at A86. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Serene Jaratanan. I'm head of school at Montessori Academy Bangkok International School. So we're a pre-K to G12 Montessori program in 3 languages. We are across the hall and on the other side, so please come visit us there. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Wasin from Kianakin Patra Financial Group. We help parents succeeding their education for their children. พวกเราช่วยวางแผนการเงินนะครับให้ทุกท่านเนี่ยสามารถที่จะประสบความสำเร็จอย่างที่ตั้งใจนะครับสามารถที่จะส่งบุตรหลานนะครับศึกษาได้ตามที่ตั้งใจนะครับเราอยู่บูธ 83-84 นะครับแล้วพบกันครับขอบคุณครับ
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Justin Byers. I'm from Lana International School in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Woo, Chiang Mai! And I'm the deputy head of primary. Please come and visit us over in the far corner over there, booth 76. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody, I am Dr. James. I am the ECE and elementary principal at Thai Chinese International School, TCIS. Our booth is right outside there. I can see it from here. Happy to see you visit our booth. Thank you everybody.
Sawadee. My name is Aksika. I'm the Dean of London Universities at Bangkok Centres or LUBC. We offer UK BBA education from London Metropolitan University. So we see you there as well as booth 61.
Is that everyone? Yes? Okay. Well, thank you, school leaders. Everyone, please give a clap for all these lovely school leaders on our stage. And if the school leaders could please go get in line over by activity room B. We have a list in order of who we'll be interviewing. So please go over there and get in line. No cutting. We're watching. Okay? And we'll see you over there. Thank you.
Confidence take ยินดีต้อนรับกลับเข้าสู่ไลฟ์ที่ 3 นะคะของ Bangkok Education Fair ประจำปี 2025 ค่ะ ไลฟ์นี้นะคะเราจะไปพูดคุยกับ School Leaders กันนะคะ ในตอน Conversation with School Leaders ค่ะ Hello, Kantad.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, which school should we start with first?
I think we're starting with Lana International School up in Chiang Mai.
Okay, let's get started.
Hi.
Yes, may
Hello.
you please introduce Lana International School?
You want me to hold this?
Yes, please.
Hi, my name is Justin Byers. I'm the Deputy Head of Primary and Early Years at Lana International School in Chiang Mai, Thailand. We're Northern Thailand's premier British international school.
So let's start with the first question. What is the most inspiring student success story you have experienced at Lana International School? Can you think of one?
That's a really difficult question. There's so many, but I would say, based on my experience, I remember having a student. I was a year 1 teacher many moons ago, and but before that, I started as like an intensive English teacher, and we had students who had very little or no English start very young in primary, and this past year. At our last graduating class, 2 of them graduated, and to see them go from very young children in primary all the way to secondary, and they started with very little or no English and then graduated in a very, very tough academic program at Lana. I was super proud of them. So on the spot, that is probably the most inspirational story I can think of.
Do you have more questions, Kantad?
Sure. Hi there.
Hi, Todd.
You like my microphone?
Yes, I love it.
Okay. What's one piece of advice you wish you had received when you were a student?
I would think be yourself. And I think when we, for children, they're told, try your best, do everything you can, be a good learner. But I think it's really, really important to be yourself. And the students who become confident in who they are learn the best, and they become successful and they become good people, and I think that's super important.
I have one more question for you, and that is, how do you encourage students to believe in themselves?
That's a great question, and based on my previous answer, I think it's so important to build that self-confidence and encourage them to be themselves and strive to be the best that they can be. And to do that, you need really, really strong teachers who not only teach, but they guide their students so that the students can feel free to be themselves, work hard, develop into who they want to be and the kind of learner they want to be. And if they can do that, they're going to build their self-confidence and they're going to be really, really successful.
Thanks so much. It was great speaking with you. Okay, next let's go over here and speak with Dr. Cook from Thai Chinese International School. Good afternoon. How are you this afternoon?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much.
Good, good. And Poon, do you have maybe a question for Dr. Cook?
For sure, Thai Chinese International School, so students learn 3 languages here. Okay.
Stand here, all right.
Okay, so the student learn 3 languages here.
Yes, so our students all learn a minimum of 3 languages. From pre-K2 to high school, they are doing English, Chinese, the best Chinese program in all of Thailand, and Thai. And then in secondary school, they have an option of doing a 4th or 5th language. It might be Korean, Spanish, or Japanese.
Any questions for TCIS?
I do. How do you ensure that students feel heard and valued in decision making?
Okay. Well, we have a wonderful community, and all the students in our school have a voice. We listen to our students, we talk to our students and to our parents, and we get feedback from our parents and our students on multiple things that we're doing in the school. Feedback on curriculum, feedback on teaching, feedback on how they're feeling in the school, and most importantly, how can we support them and make them feel safe in our wonderful community.
That's a great one. So when coming to TCIS, student learns 3 languages, and
Yes.
then they can be well-rounded as well.
Yes.
Any more questions for TCIS?
Let's go to Chiang Mai Montessori. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for your
Thank you so
time.
much.
Thank
Thank
you. So Chiang Mai Montessori School.
Good afternoon. I'm Dan. Hi, Dan.
Right, nice to
Dan.
see
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Hi, nice to see you.
Hello.
Can you help introduce Chiang Mai Montessori School?
Yeah, I'm the co-founder of Chiang Mai Montessori School. We've been open since 2010 in the northern Thai city of Chiang Mai. We have quite a small school of up to 100 students at the moment, but we can go up to 200. We've got early years from 18 months all the way up to 6, and then we've got an elementary school from 6 years old up to 12 years old. We've got a very beautiful campus. Even though we're quite a small school in terms of students, we've got a very big campus in terms of size. We've got our own football arena, we've got our own nature centre, what we call WOWs, which is walking on the wild side. And then we've got lots of exotic animals that the children go over and they look after the animals every day. We've got a football academy that we have a professional footballer as our football coach. And we can even take children up to the professional level if they've got the ability to do it. A Montessori school is different to the mainstream schools. We've got a very beautiful campus that you can see here. Probably seen all the video already. There you go. And our school, we value creativity and we've got lots of parent involvement. You can get involved and we'd love to come and see the school anytime up in the northern Thai city of Chiang Mai.
I actually have a question.
Yeah.
So how do you see education evolving in 10 years' time and how do you prepare for it?
Well, the world's changing so much, and I think one of the problems with education is that we don't even know what the world's going to look like in 5 years' time, let alone 10 years' time. And I think what we need to do is just make sure that we help to produce confident children, not afraid of making mistakes, not afraid of asking questions. When we're talking about, say, learning language, I think it's more important to learn how to be confident in learning a language so that you don't feel scared about asking a question. I think there's so much pressure on children nowadays. I think we just have to do our best to make them feel happy in school. And I think happy children will create happy culture moving forward. So I think schools are going to change, and I've seen so many wonderful schools today. This has been such a great event. And I've seen so much creativity, so much passion, so much interest. I feel very good and very confident about the future of education based on an event like this.
We have learned a lot about Chiang Mai Montessori International School. Thank you so much for your time today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So next is Anglo Singapore International School. Hello, hi. Can you please introduce Anglo Singapore, please?
Hi, Stephen Koh here, Principal of Anglo Singapore International School, where the East meets the West. We have a very, very rigorous Singapore curriculum that coupled with in alignment to the British curriculum. This is so important that we provide the best of practices from all over the world in such a manner that Singapore students, regardless of whether Singapore student or Singapore for all nationality, are able to learn with the best practices here in Anglo.
Do you have any questions for Anglo Kuntai?
Sure. Are you Singaporean?
Yes, I am a Singaporean. I've been in education for the last 30 years. In the last 10 years, I've been in Anglo Singapore. Actually given the opportunity to really head from the kinder to the JC level, so much so that we really believe that whatever we do is all about the children. I think it's more importantly, we're able to work hand in hand with the parents where there's a proper school-home collaboration in helping every child, because no child is to be left behind.
Great. Thank you so much for speaking with us. Sounds like a great school. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, let's...
So moving on to KPIS. Can you please introduce yourself and also the school? Thank you.
Hello, my name is Joel Gary P. Saper. I'm the secondary principal at KPIS.
And I'm Mr. Ben Edmonds, and I'm the head of school at KPIS. We're an American curriculum school from nursery through to grade 12. We're in the Ramintra Bangkok area of Bangkok, and we go up to AP, helping our children go through university that way.
Do you have any questions, Kuntai?
I do. What would you say is the most fulfilling part about being an administrator at your school?
I'll answer that one first. For me, is seeing students come from the young ages in preschool and then staying with us until the very end. And through that time, we'll see them not only be academically successful, we'll see them participating in sports, musicals, debate, and other extracurricular activities. So we see when they leave, they're not only leaders within the school, but also leaders within themselves. John?
Well, in secondary, it's great to see, to be able to empower students, and they come up with a lot of wonderful projects and proposals, and we have student council, we have a variety of clubs, volunteer opportunities, and really it's great to see students come up with amazing projects and then see those come through to fruition, and I'm so proud of what they come up with all the time.
After students graduate, usually they stay here in Thailand or go to the US or?
So it's a mix. The majority of our students stay in Thailand, but we do send some internationally to the US, to the UK, Australia, to Japan, Korea, a few different countries.
And to add to that, this year we have our first student going to an Ivy League school, which is Dartmouth in the US.
Wow.
So that we are very proud of them. Obviously, a lot of families choose to stay in Thailand because we have a large Thai community, but those that do go abroad, as Joel said, are very successful and going to good universities.
Congratulations. So thank you very much for your time today. Thank you. Moving on to KIS International School, for sure, we would like to hear more about the Rainwood Park campus and also KIS Bangkok.
Please introduce yourself and your school a little bit.
Yeah, hi. So my name is Carolyn Mason-Parker, and I'm talking a little bit about KIS International School. We are one school, two campuses. So we have a campus in Bangkok and we have a campus at Rainwood Park as well. We have the same mission, the same vision, the same core values, the same IB curriculum that we use throughout both campuses, but Rainwood Park is boarding and our school in Bangkok is not. So we have differences, but same.
And what set KIS apart from other IB World School?
Yeah, so we are very focused on community and belonging. KIS is a community. We want our students to feel like they belong. Our community is very important to us. We talk a lot about family, we talk a lot about nurturing passions, and we talk a lot about making school special for our families and our students. And that's something that we really remain true to and that we embody in our core values and that we keep in our mission and vision and that we drive forward with everything we do.
That's great. Do you have any questions for?
Yep, one real quick question. How do you involve parents in your school community?
We are incredibly lucky with our parents. They are a very involved community. So we have KISPA, which is the KIS Parent Association. We have groups that work in our Bangkok campus and groups that work at Rainwood Park. They work across the campuses as well, so they will get involved in events that cross campuses, but they will also be very rooted in their home communities. So we have a farmers market coming up next Friday on the 28th. It's something that our KISPA group have been very involved in. It reaches out to our local community, brings our families in. They're the ones that are hosting the stalls. Some of our students are running tables with student-led action groups and activity groups and projects that they've been working on. But it's all very family-driven, family-supported. We are very, very lucky with how often they come in and how much they want to be part of who we are. It really is who KIS is.
Great. Thanks so much for speaking with us. It's great to learn about your school.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's go over here to Kids Academy. Good afternoon. If you can maybe introduce yourselves and introduce your school a little bit for us.
Hi, I'm Victoria Allen. I'm the head of curriculum at Kids Academy Ekamai Soi 2.
Hi, I'm Felicity Eyre and I'm head of school for both campuses, Ekamai Soi 2 and Srinakarin Soi 57.
Hi, I'm Sammy Hayes and I am head of primary at Srinakarin campus.
So usually kids, when they attend like kindergarten, they always have a problem like separation period. So how do you work on that?
Okay, so to help children with the separation anxiety, we work with the parents. We tell them to bring something from home that the child is really happy with, and that can come into school with them to support them in their first day. We allow the parents onto campus, so they come with us. They're welcome in the school for the first few weeks. They can come into the classroom, meet the teacher, help the child settle in, and then we have them gradually back away throughout the time. So after the first week, they tend to not need to come anymore. The children get used to it quite quickly.
Do you have any more questions, Kuntal?
What ages of students do you have at your school?
So we initially take our children from 18 months to 5 years at Ekamai Soi 2, but at our Srinacaran campus we start at 18 months and go up to 11 years old.
I see, great. And if someone wanted to contact you to learn more about your school, how would they do so?
So they can go to our website, www.kidsacademy.ac.th, or they can swing by our booth today, or they can come and visit us in our campuses, Ekamai Soi 2 or Srinacaran Soi 57, make an appointment for a school tour, and we'll happily show them around. Okay?
One last question from me. Do you have playgroup as well?
We do.
Can you tell us more about that?
Sure. So we have playgroup at both our campuses. They run from around 1 year old up to about 4 years old. The children have to come with a caregiver, so a parent, grandparent, nanny, or a guardian. It's just 2 to 3 hours per day. They do a range of crafts, sometimes some baking, lots of different activities run by our fully qualified staff. It's a great way to get the children into school and feeling more settled in joining a school environment.
All right, so thank you so much for your time, for sharing with us today. Thank you. Thank you. Up next is Central International School. Hello, hi, good to see you. Central International School, you're in Rama 9, right?
That's correct,
Can you
yes.
tell us more about this?
Hello, hi. We are Central International School based in Rama 9 Road, right next to Central Rama 9. So our school is an American curriculum, and we have students from nursery up until elementary, grade 6 or year 7. So in America, it's grade 6. We started as a kindergarten, and when we use play-based education to educate our students, and then in primary, we use project-based learning to teach our students and foster the students' growth. Most of our students are either Thai or Chinese or other nationalities because of our location as well. But all of our students are very happy about our school. So.
Do you have any question, Kuntal?
I do. There's a lot of schools out there, a lot of schools here today. So what makes your school unique and different?
That is a great question. So for our school, unique is that in our kindergarten as well as our elementary school, we make our students feel very safe and very happy, and we put a lot of emphasis in caring and fostering our children's growth through care and through our unique training, not only for our teachers but also for our TAs. So another unique selling point is that if your kid cannot speak English or they have zero English background, they can come here. We'll make sure that they can get comfortable with the English language in a very short amount of time. So yeah, yes. Any other questions?
So, what do students usually go after they graduate from primary school?
So we have two groups of students actually. We have students from kindergarten that would move to other schools, and we have primary students that will graduate from our school and move to other schools. So usually for kindergarten, they'll usually move to other schools in Bangkok, such as Shrewsbury International School, NIST, BPS, and then for primary, it's pretty much around the same as well. But then we do have a very great track record of students that graduate from our kindergarten, and if they move to other schools, usually they don't need to really queue up or be put into the wait list, because those other schools, they know of our students' ability and they are able to accept them really quickly. So we actually have one case of a student that applied to a major school in Bangkok, didn't get in, they came to our school, studied for 1 semester, reapplied to that school, they got in right away. Right, so yeah, we do have a very good reputation in terms of early years as well. Any questions?
Cool, very good. Thank you so much for telling us more about your school.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Great. Let's go over here to speak with Australian International School. Hi, good afternoon.
Hey, how are you?
Good. If you could maybe introduce yourself and your school a little bit for us.
Yep, absolutely. My name is Henry Bemmelmans. I'm the director at the Australian International School, Bangkok. We're located in Soi 20 and Soi 31, Sukhumvit, running the Australian curriculum from early years through to year 8 in our high school program. And then Year 9, 10 is IGCSEs, the Cambridge program, followed by A-levels and AS at year 11 and 12.
And does the school give like a pathway to university in Australia?
With the Cambridge programs, it's a pathway to university in Australia and, of course, elsewhere in the world. The Cambridge are internationally recognised by universities directly in Australia, so students with an A-levels qualification can apply directly for university in Australia and will be considered based on their achievements there.
Any questions, Kun Todd?
One quick question. Question I'd like to ask. There's a lot of schools out there. Yep. So, what makes your school unique compared to the others?
Our school is still a relatively small in terms of the international school market in Bangkok. We're currently around 130 students from 18 months old through to 18 years old. We run our programs over 3 campuses, and I think that's one of the benefits of our school is that we have small campuses. We're trying to keep that small boutique school feel to our programs, and by running separate campuses for our early years, for our primary school, for our secondary school, we're able to keep that boutique one-to-one type relationship with our students and our families.
Very good. Okay, well, thank you so much for speaking with us today, and we're going to move over here. Thank you so much to speak with XCL American School. Hi, good afternoon. If you can maybe say your name and introduce your school a little bit for us.
Sure. My name is Dr. Meacham Purnell. I'm the middle school and high school principal at the Excel American School of Bangkok, our Sukhumvit campus. A few things about our school. We're sort of a medium-sized American international school. We do Common Core American-style curriculum throughout, and we end with AP programs.
And what makes XCL-ASB stands out from the other American schools?
Yeah, here in Bangkok, you're sort of spoiled for choice for excellent international schools. What really sets us apart is, like I said, we're medium-sized. We have about 40 or 50 kids per grade level. We have an incredibly diverse community with families from 30 or 40 nationalities. What really sets us apart is that we have no dominant subgroup. Our biggest group by passport holders is about 20%. So we're really, truly international and a very fun, safe, friendly environment.
Great. One important thing that parents always want to know is how are they going to be involved with the school operation, with decision making, with just general involvement at the school. So can you maybe talk a little bit about parent involvement at the school?
Absolutely. So we have very, very involved parents at Excel ASB. We have a booster club. We have a parent advisory committee. We have an open campus. So we have parents on campus at our coffee shop for most of the day, most days, and very much involved in our sports days and really kind of throughout.
Last question. I've heard that you're going to have a boarding school.
That's right. Yes, I'm supposed to mention this. We're very excited to start some boarding facilities. That'll be for the new school year, so we'll be opening that up in August. And again, our location is right in between Prampong and Thong La. We share a wall with Simitwe Sukhumvit Hospital.
All right, so that's for XCL ASB. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Moving on to Deep Prep International School ค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ Okay ค่ะ คุณ Lady can you help introduce Deep Prep ค่ะ
Sure. So welcome to Deep Prep International School. We are a K-12 American curriculum school that focuses on experiential learning as the main way of teaching and learning, and we're also focused on building life skills for all students, and as well as focusing on their social and emotional learning.
Do you have any questions?
Sure. Deep Prep's a great school, and there's a lot of great schools out there.
Yes.
And so one thing that can maybe be difficult for parents is, seeking out how your school is unique, different than other schools, and why it might be the school for their family. So if you could maybe talk a little bit about how your school is unique and different.
Sure. So for the early years, we are Reggio inspired, and that's something that we've adopted from Italy. And so it's a very, child-based and also progressive learning approach that values creativity and imagination. And then we're IB PYP until grade 5. And then in high school, we are an AP program, but throughout it's all U.S. curriculum. Apart from what sets us apart is experiential learning, because basically that means learning by doing. So the kids are always engaging in meaningful projects. They're out there in the real world, interviewing experts from different industries. They are giving back to charity by creating their own student-led projects. Like for example, this year, our primary students earn $130K from selling 10 paintings, and then they're going to decide where they want to donate the funds to. So we really believe in having students take action and become just leaders of their own learning. Yeah.
And I think you're just only one of the few schools in Bangkok that provide e-sport program.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, sure. So that is actually only for our secondary students right now. So we have an esports team that meet, I think 2 days a week after school. So and the teacher is taking them to online esports competition. And so we just want to promote that actually anything that the kids really love and are passionate about, we really support, because the idea is that once they find their passion, then the school and the teachers will advise how they can turn that into a possible career path.
โอเคค่ะ Thank you so much นะคะ ขอบคุณค่ะ Deep Prep นะคะ ขอบคุณค่ะ Okay. Up next is RIS. So let's get to know more about RIS International School. Good afternoon. Hello, hi. Can you help introduce the school?
Introduce the school? So my name is Madeline Bystrom. I'm the elementary school principal, and I'm representing Rumordi International School and its other campuses. We have several campuses in Phuket, in Ratchapruk, and in the early years campus. We've been around for 67 years. How much do you want to say about it? I can start from the beginning.
So I would say that your RIS is a legacy school. And how long have you been in RIS?
That is a great question, because I've actually been in RIS since 2002. So that is 22 years that I've been at RIS in different positions along the school. But the school itself has been around for 67 years. So it is a bit of a legacy school, hopefully well known in the region.
And if you had to summarize your legacy at this school in a single sentence, what would it be?
Ooh, I wish I had that one in advance. In a single sentence? Okay, RIS is a Catholic school with a mission of inclusion and values. That was, I say, the main identity.
Do you have any more questions?
I had one quick question for you. I mean, it's a great school. It's been around for a long time. And how would you say you kind of most involve your students in maybe making them feel valued and maybe in some decision making for the school?
That is one of our, I'm glad you asked that question, because it's so important that they do feel valued, that they feel part of the community. I do think right now we're working on belonging across the whole school as a community. I don't want to say initiative, it's just to make sure that everyone does feel valued, respected. We do believe in students' voice. We believe that they often run the projects, start the projects. In high school we have clubs where the students organize different charities or service learning, and they're part of that, and they run it, they organize it, they run it, and they are just great kids. Anything else?
I think that's all for RIS. Yeah, it's a legacy school. One of the first few in Bangkok, in Thailand, actually. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, moving on to a very, very pretty campus.
Yeah.
Bangkok Prep International School.
Hi,
Hello.
Hi, Duncan Stone.
Great.
Nice to see you, yes.
Oh, thank you. Hi, my name's Duncan Stonehouse. I'm the head of school at Bangkok Prep, and this is my 11th academic year, so I've seen some significant changes in Bangkok and international schools in the last decade.
And how would you say your school is unique when you compare it to all the other school choices in Bangkok?
I think when you look at the other schools in Bangkok, you realise that our school is very sustainable. We have an eco campus over in the Bang Krachao, the Green Lung, where we operate most of our curriculum there. So the children go forwards and backwards. We're really keen that although we need technology to speed up our lives and process data, we need to be away from Wi-Fi and technology a lot. So we've been triple accredited with eco schools, international eco schools, and we also run the UK Forest School programme. So.
Can you tell us more about the A-level results? I've heard that the student this year they went to a lot of top universities.
Yes, we have. We're very proud of our sixth form program. We offer A-level and B.Tech, so our academically talented students go to Russell Group Ivy League. We have this year Cambridge students, but we also offer a path talented student, which the future will need technicians to solve most of the world's problems, climate change, global warming, those sorts of things. So we're very proud that we have a wide spectrum, lots of pathways, allowing our academic students to go to the top universities.
So thank you so much for sharing the insights with us. Thank you for your time. And we are here with สวัสดีค่ะ Kensington International School นะคะรบกวน introduce โรงเรียนได้ไหมคะภาษาอังกฤษก็ได้
Okay. Yep, Kensington International School. We are in Ratchapruk area, and we start from kindergarten, and now we opened up to primary. So from 18 months to 11 years old. Yep.
For the campus, so I think it will start this year, right, or last year?
The new campus.
Yes, the new campus.
All right. Actually, we run the primary school from like year 1 and year 2 for a while, but now we fully graduate to the full campus. And actually, we're finishing the phase 1, and the new building is now running from last year, and then the year after there will be another one.
I've heard there are a lot of extracurricular programs running in the school because you have the Kensington Learning Space as well.
Yeah. So the one of the reasons we decided to do the full primary is fully integrated with the learning space. So a lot of specialty teachers, a lot of design and proper design with the age appropriate to integrate it with the full-time school. For example, the forest school teachers, the digital teacher, the digital and STEAM teachers that fully integrate with the full school.
Do you have any more questions, Kun Todd?
No, I think that's quite a bit. So it's great to learn about your school.
Yeah, but school there probably this August or September. So please stay tuned for that. ขอบคุณนะคะ Thank you ค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ Okay, moving on to Siam Singapore International School. Hello, hi. Can you help introduce the school, please?
Yep, thanks very much. Good afternoon. My name is Ian Robinson, and I'm the coordinator for the Siam Singapore International School here in Bangkok. I'd just like to start by saying, although we're a very small school here in Bangkok, the school is actually part of a much wider organization, the RVI organization here in Southeast Asia. And the RVI organization has helped thousands of students on their educational pathways over the years. And so although we're a small school here in Bangkok, we do have that wealth of experience behind us, even though, as I say, we're a fairly small school. So let me tell you a little bit about Siam Singapore International School here in Bangkok. We were established about 12 years ago, so we've really been sort of building up our own expertise over the years. We like to think we provide a sort of fairly seamless educational experience for our students. You can join us in the preschool section. We start off with our very young students. They can then graduate through to our primary school and then join us through into our secondary school. And something which is sort of fairly unique, I think, we also have a university campus on a university section on campus. We're linked with London Metropolitan University, so you can actually even do your degree with us at Siam Singapore International School. Now, a little bit about the school and our ethos. Very strong academics. Being a Singaporean school, I think that would be fairly obvious. But it's not just all about the academics. We also feel the 21st century learning important. Now I know that's a little bit of jargon, and what's it all mean? Well, I think 21st century learning skills, it's all about sort of building up confidence, building up a range of skills that our students can eventually sort of take out into the world and enjoy all those opportunities that are available in the modern day global village. So we hope our students will be able, through the use of good academics and the skills they learn, to go out into the community and take their places up in the community. Now, just talking about our academic skills for a minute, in our primary school, and also in our preschool, we're very keen on languages. One of the things we're very proud of is that all our students are trilingual at the end of their primary school career. They can speak, a lot of our students, Thai and Mandarin quite fluently. Also at the end of career, our students will take the IPSLE exam. This is a Singapore-based exam, and it's a highly respected benchmark exam that students take at the end of their primary career. And it also means students could then go to secondary school in Singapore. Now, we have the Singaporean curriculum in our sort of preschool and primary school, but in our secondary school, our students graduate onto the Cambridge curriculum, studying IGC and A-level. Now, I won't get into the IB and A-level debate here, but I think everybody will accept that the Cambridge IGCSE and A-levels are really a gold in the educational world and will open up the doors to any university in the world.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Thank you. Moving on to BASIS International School, Bangkok. Thank you. Hello, hi.
Yes, thank you. I'm the Director of Academic Programs at BASIS International School, Bangkok. We're an international group of schools. We run an AP-based curriculum that is some combination of high-level academics and also STEM curriculum.
And it's a fairly new school, right?
Yeah, founded in 2019.
And if you could tell us, I mean, there's a lot of schools here in Bangkok, so it's a lot for parents to kind of sift through. If you could maybe tell us a little bit about what makes your school unique.
Sure. So we're nursery through 12th grade. In nursery, we use subject expert teachers, so our youngest learners are exposed to subject specialists from as early as 2 years old. Engineering in pre-K years. In primary school, we use a two-teacher model, so we'll have a main teacher who supervises the children full-time, and then also subject expert teachers to provide a kind of bespoke experience for the primary students. And then our upper school students, we have in-house tests that sort of project their academic performance further into the future, so we kind of know in grade 6 whether we are looking at the next Bill Gates. At least fingers crossed, that's what we aim for. Yeah.
Another unique thing about this school is that they're a non-uniform school. Is that still the same?
That is correct. We like to let the students express their creativity, and also it's not really our vibe. I think I'm American, and back where I am from, we didn't have this as a policy. So I think some students, they appreciate this. We do have polos and everything. Students are welcome to wear those, but not mandated.
That's a very unique one for BASIS. All right, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you. Then Chem Ideas. So this school, if you're looking for something for like STEAM, like science, technology, engineering, it has to be Chem Ideas. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity to introduce Chem Ideas. We're a relatively new school. We're finishing up our eighth year, so we started nearly 8 years ago. We're an American international demonstration school. So what that means is that we have an American curriculum, international focus, but we're a demonstration school, so we're affiliated with KMITL, one of the best technology universities in Thailand. And as a demonstration school, it gives us an opportunity to be creative and experimental with our curriculum. For example, allows our seniors to take university courses at KMITL.
I've heard you have a very strong coding and robotics program. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, I'd love to. So yeah, our students start coding and robotics from 6th grade. Actually, in our 8th years, 4 of our robotics teams have won the Thailand WRO and have represented Thailand across the globe.
That's great. Some very strong programs you have at your school. Sounds very unique. And one of the things that parents also want to know is how are parents involved in the school community? So if you could maybe talk about that a little bit for us.
We are very fortunate. We have a very active parent community. They spend a lot of time talking about the curriculum, developing the curriculum, opportunities for their students to do internships, to have opportunities at the university. So parent voice is very important to us.
That's great. And just one more quick thing. If you could maybe give an example of a student success story that we'd like to know about.
Well, like I said, our students are really talented with the WRO. And our teams have represented Thailand 4 times across the globe. So our students are coming in with extremely high levels of math skills, high levels of coding skills, high levels of science skills. So we have, for example, one student, 8th grade, we have a peer-to-peer program. He used that peer-to-peer program to study calculus on his own in 8th grade, take the AP Calculus exam, and get a high score on that AP Calculus exam. And this kid is 13 years old.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks so much for speaking with us today, and we're so glad that you're here at the fair today. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, Westminster College, Bangkok, a private independent college. Can you tell us more about that, please?
Sure. Hello, my name's Heather Guile and I'm the Vice Principal at Westminster College, Bangkok, and we are a sixth form college. We focus on foundation programs. So we have some very strong world-class partners such as UNSW and University of London and King's Education. And we run their 9-month foundation programs, which actually replace those 2 years of A-levels. So that is what we do.
If students graduate from finish their year 9, for example, they can join the college?
Sure, our students will join. They can join from, we have pre-foundation courses too, but the foundation courses our students will join when they are 16 and a half years old. They will have finished their GCSEs. So the foundation programs replace the A-levels that they would normally do in a traditional school.
Do you have more questions, Kun Thong? All right, so this is Westminster College, Bangkok. Thank you so much for your time. ค่ะ เดี๋ยวเราขอพักไลฟ์2 นาทีนะคะ แล้วเดี๋ยวเรากลับมาพบกันค่ะ